Hey everybody, the Banga's back. Welcome to what should have been part 7 of Let's Play Mario's Treasure Hunt, brought to you by GameAnyone.com. I apologize for you missing so many levels of footage in what was part 7 now. I don't know what happened for this footage that was recorded to not show up at all, but in any case, let's not think about that anymore. Let's just go back to do Necromancy. Your typical outside ghost house-esque stage. There were spikes over there that I had to jump over. The platforms are actually coffins, which is a pretty neat touch. But yeah, it's nothing too spectacular, nothing to do with actually raising the dead for any other creatures except dry bones and boos, which are already the undead. I was expecting undead Goombas or undead Koopas outside of dry bones. But hey, you can't always get what you want. So yeah, this is just going to be all the levels that I did in a video that for some reason never showed up. In a recording session, of course. Even though I did record them, I just don't know what I named the file. And what I did with it. But hey, we all make mistakes from time to time. It happens. I don't remember where the music is from, to be honest with you. As for the bones over there in the ground, that's from Legend of Zelda Link's Awakening. Of course, I did that game, but it was the DX version for the Game Boy Color because, well, I like color, and there was a bonus dungeon. And that's only if you're playing on a Game Boy Color. For some reason, it would not work on the Super Game Boy, which did have color. You had to play it on an actual Game Boy Color to get that bonus dungeon. But you know what, that was a foregone conclusion. At least I LP'd it with the Game Boy Color. Well, emulator set up to be a Game Boy Color. But that's besides the point. That was a bit risky to get. I'm a little bit more urgent as far as getting lives now. Because, you know, I'm just starting from the beginning of the game, which resets your lives back to 5, and you score back to 0. I mean, that happens, and, you know, all the levels show up as undone, like in the final world, because there was no save at the end of the level. Or the end of the last dungeon, I mean to say. But that doesn't matter, because we're not going there anymore. Let's do Castle 6. Okay, now we're trapped in this little box area with all these grinders. You got a bunch of hazards to deal with, but that's okay. I've heard this track before, but I wish I remembered where it was from. I kept thinking it was something from an RPG, or maybe from Castlevania, but I could be wrong. It doesn't sound like a Mega Man song, to be honest with ya. Or from Donkey Kong Country. I'm sure it'll come to you guys, because I'm usually, when I ask about music in certain hacks, there's always one or two people that comment on my videos that know where the music is from, which is great. It gives me a lot of variety and a lot of information to know that there are other viewers that are interested in other games that are often unknown. Or really known, but I just haven't played. In any case, basically you just gotta stay in this little rectangular area, don't touch the sides like Operation, except this is no board game, this is life, man. Well, for Mario at least. Alright, let's press onward. Okay, I believe I have to find a switch which will activate the thwomps and parts of the floor. Right now, I'm unable to exit yet. But now I should be. I laugh if I get my way back to at least 20 to 30 lives by the end of this video. That would be something else. And I only did like, what, 2 stages? And already I'm at 9 lives? I'm tied with a cat at this point. Oh yeah, this is Larry. Oh, that's right, I gotta jump on him, of course. I was expecting for him to throw something at me. 5. Yeah, it's usually 5 bounces. Get rid of the Bezo. Ah, I should have done the spin jump. 3, 4, 5, go! 2, 3, 4, 5. Is that it? Yes, it is. It does have a feel of a brutal Mario boss, except for the Bezos. Alright, let's do Peking Caves. I remember this level for having sneaky thwomps on ya. You just had to actually look at the rock, and if it's shaped circular to some extent, or kind of like an oval, it's a thwomp, with no face. Just remember, man, they try to fool ya. As long as you're watching, you're likely to avoid them every single time. Well, obviously we had to go down. That's what she said! You know, because me and this woman were minors and we tried to explore the Earth's core. Well, not really. I don't really do any mining excavations. I don't have that much of an exciting life. I mean, I just play video games and talk in front of a computer. That's not very exciting. But I love it all the same. And plus, I'm less likely to get caved in and die as a result. I mean, the worst that can happen to me is I burn my eyes out from staring at the screen for too long. And probably develop paranoia just by talking in front of a computer all the time. That can happen too. Maybe I should go right. What can happen if I do that? Let's check this way. I believe you can go left too, but I wonder what difference does it make. Oh, I can finish the level now. Ah, damn. That one usually throws me off. I think over to the left would be the other flower, but I'm in no mood to really explore an entire level, if I don't have to. Red Wasp Realm. Red Wasp Realm. Ugh. I can't even say it fast once, let alone 5 times. Red Wasp Realm. Ugh. Man, it's just a big tongue twister of epic proportions. Oops. Of course, you can spin jump on the zingers if you really need to, and you probably will soon enough. But at least our patterns are very simple. This one has a secret exit, which I'm going to go for first. Basically, to get it, you have to wait for the zinger that's going to come over this way, and then spin jump on it. Just try your best not to fall into the abyss. And there's the key. Thank you, God! Or random angel, which has no name. Okay, now let's get the normal exit. So yeah, I figured I'd do all these levels after some people have been asking me, like, what the hell happened to the rest of the world. Because at the end of Part 6, I said I was going to do Necromancy, and then Part 7 shows up, and it turns out I skipped several levels. And I was thinking, did this really happen? Well, apparently it did. So now I'm working on correcting it. Through this video, of course. So I apologize for that little mistake. But I mean, we all make mistakes. From time to time. We're not perfect. Yeah, I think I can do it. Yep. That was a bad idea, wasn't it? Oh, come on! How did that hit me, too? Whoa, I almost got a double hit. That would have been pretty bad. I mean, really bad. Would have been really poor showmanship here. Oh, Great, now auto-scroll. I gotta do this while small. This is gonna be fun. But I say I can do it. If anyone can do it, it's someone like me. And probably a lot of other people. But I don't care about them, I care about me. Okay, how did that still hit me? Just a little pixel. But it makes all the difference, man. What?! How did that hit me? Was that actually a bounce back? Or maybe his hitbox is a little bit larger. That's probably the case. Yeah, larger hitbox. Okay, I'm not grabbing that, that's for sure. Instead of with spikes. Other people wouldn't grab it because it's black. Racists. There. Okay, now let's go over here to Thorn Ride. Now this one has a secret exit. That one's actually easy to find. Here, I'll show you. Funny that this is a Bramble level, yet it's playing Donkey Kong Country 2, like the top of the ship music. I don't understand it either, but hey, it works. You hardly hear that track in Mario Hacks. Just put it over here, and there you go. Easy as pie. And now we will go to bonus level 4. Now this one is a real Bramble level. Not just in the music or the level background, but well, yeah, that's pretty much it. But you also got these barrels. So this is going to be an homage to Bramble Blast. Not Bramble Scramble or Screech's Sprint. If it was Screech's Sprint, it would have been a race. If it's Bramble Scramble, then you probably had to be Squawks most of the time. At least that's the way I see it. And there'll be a lot of crooks hanging around. Impenetrable areas. But that's my take, because I mean, I played Donkey Kong Country 2 before. That was a pretty bad shot. Well, that rectified it pretty quickly. Back to full health. And by that, I mean I'm Big Mario, and I got a potion. No! Oh, whoa. I don't know why the jump went like that. That was nearly botched. And that was botched! What the hell was that? Should have just followed the diamonds exactly. I thought it was just gonna curve right. But it didn't, and I died as a result. There, now kiss. What? Come on now, game. I'm just getting my aim bad. There, that's better. Okay, I'm breezing through these levels, which I like. So it's gonna make this bonus video pretty short. I got this level to do. Do I have to do the moon as well? Yes, I do. So like a handful of levels, and then I'm done. Like anything except Castle 7, because, well, that was already done. Okay, let's forget about that, okay? We move on from that little foible. Move on! Thank you. Okay, you don't have to move on from that one. You can keep rubbing it in my face forever and ever, okay? In fact, read it on my epitaph when I die, okay? Hey, did you know Bonga did that in Mario's Treasure Hunt 2? He just sat there, like, going small like a bitch. And then the fans rejoice. course, my family still mourn. Anyways, that's assuming I die before they do. Or if I plan to start my own, which I want to someday, but right now I just haven't found the appropriate woman for it yet. She has to undergo a very serious field test to be worthy of carrying my seed. It takes a special woman to handle that. Very, very special. So now, let's just do the space level. 3 more stages and I'm done. Slow gravity, man. The background is kinda like Chrono Trigger. Like during that battle with Flea in Magus's castle. And this sounds like Rainbow Road Mario Kart Double Dash. I've had many bad memories of Mario Kart Double Dash. Many, many, many bad memories. Especially Star Cup. That cup always seems to kick my ass. I don't know what it is about that particular cup compared to Mushroom, Flower, and even Special that kick my ass. Now we got Tetris music. Sweet, I like Tetris. It's fun. It's too bad that music was short-lived. Just like that fail of this not showing up in a previous video. I don't know if my commentary is going to be better here or better than the previous video, because now that previous video is practically non-existent. Why? Yeah, that's pretty much how you shoot. Or you can use axe too, and I'm shooting like double pencils, which are hopefully number 2. Because those tend to have the most killing power. Unlike those flimsy number 4 pencils. It took me like 5 shots to kill that little blue thing with a number 4 pencil. Number 2 just had the right composition to make it happen. Yeah, so this functions a lot like Super Mario Land. You're in this little ship. Which in here is a spaceship, but in Mario Land, it was a submarine. A yellow submarine, not affiliated with Ringo Starr, mind you. Because, you know, we don't want to get sued, but in any case, it looks like we're nearly done with the level. Oh, I could have grabbed that flower for an extra life, but who cares? I got plenty of lives already. Here, I'll approach it from this side. As high as clouds. Okay, we got some Yoshi's Island music. And a lot of Koopas to deal with. There's a little bit of a shortcut. Thanks, Goomba. Now just walk over to the left for all meaninglessness in your life. Sorry, Diamond, but I don't really need you. Diamonds really are forever. They're gonna be hovering over there forever. And I don't need you. I got all I need right here. In my pocket. As I'm picking up these other random gems. Which are not out of my way. There you go. Die! Okay, I say I'm still gonna get an extra life by collecting 100 gems. Or at least 100 in gem value. See, I've done it. I didn't even need that other diamond. Perfect. Now, let us go. Whoa! Get away from the knives. And the boss, I think it's a Lakitu? No, it's Inspector Gadget's hat. So I'm gonna need these bombs. Just keep throwing them at the hat. It shouldn't take too long, maybe 4 or 5 hits. That was the 3rd hit. 4. Go, go, Gadget, dead! There, now one more level to do, and that's the end of the bonus video. Flying Temple. Okay, the design of this level is pretty good. And this music I've heard before remixed in another Mario hack. In fact, it was Mario's Treasure Hunt 1. And this is not like a video game song, it's an actual song. But in any case, let's just deal with the level. We got like bronze swamps to deal with, which apparently have gotten too much sun, or just got rusted over time. In fact, I bet this temple is quite old, even though the fuel for the jets are still burning. So it's just gonna be thwomps and Koopas to deal with. Shellless Koopas, of course. Because, you know, the shelled Koopas are not good enough to hang around here. They got some kind of restrictions on this place. So you got a shell, get out! Or at least shed it. The only thing we need hard here are the thwomps. Of course, it was the thwomps that drafted that, even though they have no limbs. Anyways, I'm just getting on a weird tangent as usual. But that's nothing new with me. I mean, lately I've been getting on quite a few tangents. I mean, you pretty much have to if you're a Let's Player. I mean, you can't always talk about your day all the time. Or the game. If you can pull it off, I mean, that's great. But you're gonna have to come up with something that'll really sidetrack the conversation. Just for a little bit of variety. Hey, variety is the spice of life. And I'm very, very spicy. Ladies. And gay gents. Sorry, but I don't swing that way. Even though many trolls think I do. Anyways, you know, let's just move on. I don't really call people gay to insult them, because, I mean, homosexuality is not an insult at all. It's a normal facet of life. Just as being straight is. And I'm done. So that's all the levels that I failed to show previously, for some error of my own. And I mean, that's it! That's Mario's Treasure Hunt 2! The bonus video is done. I can finally move on to something else. Thanks for watching, everybody, and I'll see you next time.